What's up, y'all? This Kingdom Mindset back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notification bells. And today we are going to be making a video about emotional immaturity or low emotional intelligence. This topic is something crazy. For example, to give you an example of what that is, say you're having a conversation with someone or an argument, but it never escalated to the point where people just start name calling. But let's paint out the scenario. Say you're arguing about something and you have solid evidence, and the other dude is arguing about something, but he doesn't have as strong evidence as you. Then you're proving him wrong. But then he goes around and he calls you names, starts threatening your family members and your friends, and starts getting angry for no reason. What will you think of that person? What would you think about that person? What you think about that person is a person that lacks meekness and lacks self-control and always is a crash out. It's just that simple. We're not supposed to be crash outs. We're supposed to be meek. The meek shall inherit the earth, just like Jesus says. We're supposed to be kind, supposed to walk in a spirit of calmness. Someone that is not so quick to anger, but is slow to anger. You see, the attributes of the spirit is great behavior. It's just the best behavior you will ever want to live up to. And I swear, if you live by that behavior, all your plans will prosper. Nobody wants to be around an angry person or someone that likes to start conflict and strife. Can we all agree? Okay then. Right. If I'm dropping wisdom bombs, let me know. Comment if you guys do like this video, right? But back on topic. As soon as you see someone trying to demean your character or start calling you names or threatening you, just know, because at that point, he's not trying to receive correction. He's trying to do everything to just make a rebuttal out of everything you say. And since he can't do that, next best thing is he's poisoning the well by attacking your character. By attacking your character, that's how he switches it around and makes you the problem instead of him being the problem and not receiving the correction. The Bible says that someone that doesn't receive correction is a fool. It's just that simple. And another thing, if you receive correction or another person that is receiving and if you're giving another person correction and he's getting convicted by that correction, do not go on rambling and criticizing him continually after the fact that he just admitted that he's wrong and you're in the right. That shows that you hate people, and it shows that you hate God. Love is patience, kind, gentle, not quick to anger or mischief. Love doesn't boast. You know what I'm saying? 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4-7. Read that. That's why I tell you, the Bible is the perfect moral guideline you must live by. It's perfect. Literally, dude. It gives you everything in the world you need to know. You don't need to go to all these therapists. The Bible is your therapist, bro. And it will diagnose you with what you have. Spirit of strife, spirit of anger, someone that doesn't have meekness. You're not living by the spirit. You have a mental illness. You need to trust the physician, like the book of Sirach says. It's things in this book that already give you the keys to perfect moral behavior. If you want a good relationship with your spouse, it will help you in that regard. The Bible tells you to love your wives and honor your wives and don't be harsh with them. It also tells you to respect others and be selfless, not selfish. Y'all get me that I cook. Let me stop. But the Bible, the Word of God, the Most High, the knowledge of the Word, will help you to gain favor with man and God. People will start to like you more because you're not someone that is mean, angry all the time, and won't listen and won't receive correction when giving correction and solid evidence. And when you give correction, you don't bash that against their head and start to criticize them after they just receive correction. It's all according to plan. This is why Yahuwah, right, He's the one that set all this in plan. And this is actually his behavior. Do you know why God told you to be merciful? It's because he sits on the throne of mercy. If you're sitting on the throne of mercy, aren't you always going to be merciful? That's why God has time on the wicked, because he's waiting for them to turn away from their wickedness and their sin. You always wonder, why does the evil people prosper and all that stuff? Well, one reason could be is just that God is setting them up for destruction, and sudden destruction at that, right? But the other possible reason is strictly because he's setting up all those riches just for him to lose it all, and setting that person to be a vessel for destruction. That's a reason. So whenever you see these successful people, and whenever you see these people that's doing well in life, just know that God has either a good or a bad plan for them. I'm talking about wicked people when they do successful in life, though. I'm not talking about righteous people. People that want to do righteous things and want to live by God's law, either unaware or aware of it. They still acknowledge a creator. They still want to do good, and it will lead to righteousness in the Most High and in Yeshua HaMashiach, the Lord's Son. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it real, gives you the perfect guidelines. Perfect. You don't need to worry about nothing. You don't need to worry about nothing. You're in good hands if you're living according to the righteousness of the Most High. And that's all my thoughts. If you want to support me, you can do so via PayPal or Cash App, or just by sharing this video. Everything is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Every single like, every single share, every single subscriber, every single comment is good, because it's the algorithm boost that pushes my videos out to more people.